In truth, I'm off right now because I have to use my PNG again. My model keeps crashing, and when it crashes the recorder. I tried recording 3 times, and it keeps crashing and it's pissing me off. But anyways, on this episode of Why Digimon Why, we get Chimeramon attacking the village. Davis says he's tired of all these innocent Digimon being attacked, and Rangermon goes, yeah, we gotta stop Jin. Who is Jin, Rangermon? Who is Jin? You mean Ken? Is that who you mean? Because there is no Jin in Digimon. I just said Digimon, didn't I? I meant Digimon, but whatever. I don't fucking care right now, I'll be honest. Moving on, we then get cut to Cody says, yeah, she's burning down the whole digital world. Now, Yoli says, shut your mouth. When in truth, she should have said, don't say that. Because saying shut your mouth means you're saying something bad, like a bad language. No, he's not saying a bad language. He's speaking truth at the moment. Now, we do go to the human world for 1 second, and Cody tells Izzy about the oil pipe that he found, and then Izzy comes up with a plan. That plan ends up them using the oil pipe, and Agumon and Gabumon setting the oil that they turned on fire. They slow Ken down, which it does, and then we get a cut scene to Cody calling out the door. But instead of saying that's the door that I went through, he says, look, that must be the entrance. I'm sorry, I was wiping my nose. Look, that must be the entrance because it looks like a door. Cody, you know that's the fucking entrance. You know that. Moving on from that, they finally get in and Ken sends Bakimon after him, but David says, Backmon. Really? We're doing this again? We're fucking doing this again. It's not Backmon, it's Bakimon. Now, once they get towards the engine room, the entrance to the engine room, I guess, kinda, you could say, because they're still on the upper floor, but it leads to the engine room, I don't know. Ken sends Chimeramon with him, but also Bakimon show up. And David says, look, Bakimon are back. Backmon are back. No! That's not fucking their name! It's Bakimon! Now, the Bakimon start attacking, they take care of them, and then there's a bunch that attack the kids because the kids are hiding, and Drillmon takes care of those, but when it cuts to him after Cody thanks him, we get this curse image. Now, I'm not making fun of what's going on. I'm just saying this image is cursed because the drill hasn't responded into his mouth. Or returned to his mouth. I'm not really sure how it works. I think it respawns. And when he talks, it's actually Armadillo voice actor, and rest in peace, and he's also in character as Armadillomon. So are they trying to say that the drill in Drillmon's mouth works as a voice modifier? Is that what they're saying? If that's the case, that's just crazy, but kinda neat, I guess, but this is still cursed. Moving on from that, we get to Ken after Chimeramon attacks because I'll get to that in a minute. Because Solusmon, after the vibration, because only Bakimon actually got attacked from the attack and they were destroyed, but the vibration caused everyone to de-digivolve, but Solusmon, Ragermon, and Drillmon actually de-digivolved in training form. And when he saw this, Ken recognized them right away from the human world when he but played against Davis. And he was like, I recognize those Digimon. And Wormmon says, yes, they're like human babies, I'm sorry. And we kind of see a hint of the old Ken / new Ken. I guess you can say new Ken once he stops being the Digi Emperor, but this is actually his old self because he shows remorse and orders Chimeramon to stop, and Chimeramon does stop. But once Davis leaves, because Davis says it's too late to go back now, we've gone too far, and if we don't stop him somehow, he's just gonna keep destroying everything, which was true. And Chimera, but the others started going after they thought about it longer, and that's when Ken shows up and he tells Chimeramon to stop them. Now, he's already lost control of Chimeramon at this point because Devimon's darkness inside Chimeramon's too strong, and Devimon basically took control. Even though they don't really say that, that's the truth. Devimon basically took control of Chimeramon. And once he sees that, he says he'll do it himself then. Well, no, he don't say. He's kind of shocked that Chimeramon ain't listening to him anymore. So Davis is already at the engine room. Wormmon shows up. Davis thinks he wants to fight, but Wormmon tells him he wants to help so he can save Davis. I mean, not Davis, damn it, Ken. And I gotta give Digimon this. This was actually a clever way to introduce the Digimetal of Miracles into the anime. Now, as we already know, Hurricane Touchdown already introduces Miracles and Fate, but they didn't have Miracles and Fate at that point. So, I think the only thing that was really canon about Hurricane was Willis, however you say it, because there's like three different sayings for it, and I think the English dub uses Willis while the Japanese dub uses Wallace. I kind of prefer to call him Wallace because it sounds better. I think that's the only real canon part about it, and of course their Digi-evolutions. But other than that, they shouldn't have had the Digi-eggs before this point, but they did. Which, when I'm saying Digi-eggs, I mean the Digimetal of Miracles and the Digimiracle of Fate. So that's why it's a bit confusing. And now, the reason why the Digi-Egg of Miracles is black right here is because it was being used to power the base. But once it lifts up, because it recognizes Davis and Beamon, it takes its true form. Now, I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot one thing. And once we get to that, we get Magnamon. And I actually like this because they're introducing the Holy Knights early on in 02, even though we already know the Holy Knights. This is thanks to Digimon or War Games with Omnimon. But this is actually introducing it early on, even though they kind of introduced it early on in Hurricane Touchdown and the Digimiracles, Golden Digi-Eggs, or however you say the second part of the name of the movie. But it's nice to see actually in the anime, even though they... It still confuses me why the Japanese... Well, not the Japanese, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry, I'm just brain fart right now. It still confuses me why... Digimon decided to make the Hurricane movie before actually giving them the Digimetals of Miracle and Fate. And then go ahead and give them in the anime, like 4 episodes after the movie, I believe it was. Because the movie's between 14 and 15 is when it originally came out in Japan. And I think they maybe aired it after this episode and here in the States to try to make it more sense. But then that wouldn't make sense either because Ken actually joins them a little, I think after the next episode maybe. If not the next episode, the episode after next episode. So, Digimon kind of did this in reverse. But either way, I still appreciate it and love it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're watching this. I am going to get my model to work soon, I hope. Because this is starting to piss me off. But anyways, I love you all. Mwah.